carbonate. This also we can call hydrogen carbonate. The products will be same. That is only my idea. Okay. Then this already we did. So write a chemical equation for the reaction between acetic acid and sodium carbonate. What is the formula for acetic acid, Rasina? Chemical formula for acetic acid is Afia? No, Afia. Alicia, what is the chemical formula for acetic acid? Ali, why you guys? You forgot everything after
Yes,
Ram.
sir.
This is the formula for acetic acid.
Sir,
CH4.
CH3COOH.
Very good. Plus sodium carbonate.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, dear. Is it Hanan? Or who's this? Okay. Can you write the
Hanan, Hanan.
product? Hannah. Okay. CH3COOH plus Na2CO3 gives rise to dash, dash, and dash. Anyhow, this is an acid. You get an acid like this is acid and this is carbonate. So all the time when a reaction is between carbonates and acids, you will get water and carbon dioxide is common. Only the salt is differing. Salt is different here.
Sir, what's the formula for sodium carbonate?
Na2CO3. I wrote here.
Okay, Na2CO.
Okay. Complete the equation. You got 2 minutes. Then tell me the answer. It is Na2CO3 gives rise to. I'm already writing 2 of the products, so only your job is to write only one product. So carbon dioxide and water is common. Then after formation of this, you also will get a salt.
True.
You will get a salt, but I'm expecting chemical formula of the salt. Rasina. I'll give you a clue. You replace this hydrogen by this sodium, then you will get the answer. Replace the hydrogen from the acetic acid by a sodium metal, then you by a sodium ion, then you get the answer.
What? So what do you say?
To get the salt, you just replace this hydrogen by one of the sodium from here, then you will get the answer. Did you get the answer?
No.
Yeah.
See, from the acetic acid, you just remove this hydrogen and put the sodium. So hence you get a salt like CH3COONA. That's it. God, where are your brains? This we can call CH3COONA. That's it. That is the salt. So your products are now when acetic acid reacts with sodium carbonate, you get an acetate salt like this. We can call sodium acetate plus carbon dioxide and water. Am I clear with this now? Hello? Anyone?
Yes.
Yeah.
Any questions? That's what I told you a clue.
Sir,
Just
can you explain?
replace. Do I need to explain once again? See guys, once
Please.
again. See. Here you read acids react with carbonates and hydrogen carbonate. We don't have hydrogen carbonate. We have carbonate here. and this is an acid. To produce carbon dioxide gas, I wrote a carbon dioxide gas, water, and salt. So here acetate salt is quite like bit different. So I gave you an hint like from the acetate, if it is with a sodium or potassium salt, just replace the hydrogen of acetic acid with one of the sodium here. Then you get the answer. Okay. The equation is not balanced. You can
That's
balance
it.
Yeah, that's it. So in place of this, see, in order to get this salt, I'm replacing this hydrogen from the acid by one of the sodium from here. See, CH3COOH. Replace this H by Na. So CH3COONA plus CO2 plus H2. Kalas. That is your answer. Am I clear? Alia?
Yeah.
Okay. So please make a
So
note
you're
of
more
this
clear now.
somewhere. Yeah. Make a note of this somewhere. If you want, I'll write a clear equation further, but it's pretty easy. Do I need
Can
to
you write
write
a clear equation? Yeah. Can you write a clear equation?
Yes. I'll write here. The space is less. I'll write in the next slide. Is it okay? Here I'll write somewhere here. Can I write here? See, it is CS3COOH plus Na2. This is not for this, dear. For the previous slide. CS3COOH. Again Thursday. I'm writing with the left hand, so it is slow. Na2CO3. Gives rise to CS3CONA am I clear? Plus CO2 plus H2O.
So let's balance it. Let's balance it now.
Yeah, we can balance. What is that here? This side you have 2 sodium, put 2 sodium here. Okay, so 2 here. Now 2 acetate ions you have, put 2 here. Then you check for it. So this side you have like, okay, now how many hydrogens on the left hand side or on the reactant side? 2, 3 are 6, 6 plus 2, 8. On this side you have CH3CO. Here 6 you have, here 2 you have. Hydrogens are balanced. Then this side 2 to the 4 plus 3, 7 oxygens you have this side. Then here you have, yeah, equation is balanced. 2, 4 plus 2, 6 plus 1, 7. Do you agree with this? Hello? Boys.
Yes.
Just put
So
2.
can you tell me? So the formula is 2CH3COOH plus Na2CO3 rises to CO2 plus 2CH3COONA plus H2O.
That's it.
Okay, good.
Let's check. The equation is balanced now. Am I clear? Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
That's it.
Yes, sir.
So now here the reaction between copper carbonate and dilute acids. Write a chemical reaction for the above reaction. Chemical equation for the above reaction. Here everything I gave. The reaction is between copper to carbonate.
CuCO3.
Why COCO3 copper? What is the formula for copper to carbon?
Cu.
Yeah,
See.
CuCO3.
Okay.
CuCO3. Yeah, that's what I said.
CuCO3 plus
Yeah.
any dilute acid you can choose.
H2 HCl.
Yeah, that's pretty easy one.
HCl, sir.
Yeah, gives rise to, again same one. Carbonate, you got an
CO2 plus
acid.
CO2 plus
Very good. H2O and a salt.
H2O.
And a salt.
CO2 plus H2.
Copper calcium. Copper calcium.
Copper chloride. How come copper calcium?
Oh yeah, copper chloride. Yeah.
Okay, what is the answer then?
Uh,
CuCl2 plus CO2 plus H2O. If equation is balanced, it's okay. If not, you can balance it. Did you get my question?
yeah. So let's balance it.
Yeah. Rasila, all the girls, you muted yourself. Hello? Maheen, not talking at all.
Sir, I'm listening.
The answer is, I'm writing the products. The answer can be CuCl2 plus CO2 plus H2O. I'm writing the products, not the reactants. You got a salt, you got water, and you got carbon dioxide.
Yep.
So if you want to balance, like here, just you need to put, I'll write CuCO3. You try to balance it. CuCO3 plus HCl. Because of the space, I'm writing like this. You need to write in a single line. These are the products you get. So is the equation is balanced, Ali? Hello?
Uh,
So then balance it. It's simple and only one step you can balance. Yasmin, not getting any response from you. No Yasmin
Yes,
with
sir.
us?
Yeah, we
sir,
do.
2 in HCl.
Where can I put two? Let me, Linda.
Sir, behind H.
Two
Sir,
HCl. Two
behind
HCl.
HCl.
Khalas.
2
Your
HCl,
equation is
sir.
balanced.
2
You got
HCl.
the answer. Very good. So
It's already
CuCl
balanced.
HCl gives rise to
Yeah.
CuCl2 plus CO2 plus H2O. Am I clear?
Yeah.
That's
Uh,
it.
Sir, but there's three. Wait.
There, dear.
No. Yeah. Correct. It's correct. It's fully
There are
correct.
two options over
It's all
here.
correct. Yeah.
That's why. Most of the time, teacher can be correct. Sometimes I may go wrong. Okay. Then this is very important thing to know. Solubility of ionic compounds in water. This is solubility patterns of ionic compounds in water. See all the ionic compounds. I'll read and explain everything for you. This topic is very, very important for examination point of view. All common salts of group 1A means first group elements, alkali metals, you know, like sodium, potassium. If you have the periodic table, you can check now. Lithium, ammonium, soluble. See all the salts in the sense can be chlorides, can be sulfates, can be nitrates. Okay. Then all
Yeah.
common
Okay.
salts containing acetate or nitrate are soluble. Just now we have seen an acetate salt, like for example, just now you got a salt like CH3COO Na. See, wherever you find this acetate salt, all salts of acetate ions are soluble. Instead of Na, it can be K or it can be Ca. In that way you can. Okay. All the compounds of fluoride F are soluble except those of silver fluoride, mercurous fluoride, and lead fluoride. Okay, all are soluble. All compounds containing sulfate ions are soluble. Please do remember, read the sentence. All compounds containing sulfate ions are soluble except those of barium. For example, if you have a barium sulfate, which forms a solid which is insoluble, I can say. That's the meaning of this, except barium, strontium, lead, calcium, silver, and mercury. I have a question for you. In which group do you find barium, strontium, and calcium? Which group of the periodic table do you find this? If you have the periodic table, you can check. In which group of the periodic table you find these elements, barium, strontium, and calcium? Don't you have a periodic table with you? Hello? Boys.
Yes, sir.
So to which group does strontium, barium, and calcium belongs to? Am I? I'm waiting for your answer.
Two.
Yasmin. Yes.
Two.
Ali.
With two.
Group
Group
2.
two. Yeah.
Super Ali. Yeah. So whenever you find these salts exclusively like barium or strontium or lead salt or calcium salts, those are insoluble. But which salts? Sulfate salts now. Okay. Sulfate
Okay.
salts. Next. Except for those compounds following the rule 1, this I will explain in some other slide. If this is too confusing, here I have another slide for you. Acids, bases, and salt preparations, you can check. Salt of sodium, potassium, and ammonium. Any salt of this, all these salts are soluble. Okay. So don't get confused with just a general term salts. Sodium salt means it can be sodium chloride, it can be sodium fluoride, it can be sodium sulfate, it can be sodium nitrate. Okay, these three things only remember. Chlorides, fluorides, nitrates, sulfates. Hello? So those all salts of sodium, potassium, and ammonium are soluble. That's the meaning. Okay.
So we should remember chlorides, sulfates, and nitrates.
Yes, here it's given sodium, potassium, ammonium, nitrates, all are soluble.
So all nitrates are soluble.
Yes, please. Thank you. Okay.
All nitrates, even like.
You
Tell
don't
me an
worry.
example.
This ethanoids is the other name is acetates. Just now we have seen acetate ion like CH3COONA. Just now here I mentioned all compounds, all common salts
Okay.
containing acetate ion or nitrate ion are soluble. Am I clear with my explanation? Here you check nitrate and acetate. Ethanoids means acetate only. Don't worry. This is scientific name. These are acetate. But some chlorides, most of them are soluble means, and silver and lead chlorides are only insoluble. If you find a lead chloride like PbCl2 or AgCl, except these two, the remaining all are soluble. Okay, that's the meaning of this sentence. Then sulfates, most are soluble. Sulfates of barium, calcium, and lead. Come back to my previous slide. See, all compounds containing sulfates are soluble, except those of barium, strontium, lead, calcium. But here only three are given: barium, calcium, and lead. Am I clear with my previous slide? At least you make a note of this chart or this diagram, like, then everything will be okay. Okay, when you read this, when you practice repeatedly, then you will understand or you will remember this. You need not just don't get panicked like you need to remember all these things. Only just for today you remember the sulfates of barium, calcium, and lead. Three things you can remember. Ball you can remember. BCl, like barium, calcium, and lead sulfates. Silver and lead chlorides are insoluble, remaining are soluble. So the solubility, I'll just keep on discussing when we prepare some soluble salts. So nothing to worry. Okay. Then hydroxides of sodium, potassium, and ammonium. Here it's given. Soluble, most are insoluble. Hydroxides of metals are insoluble, in fact. Okay. There's the meaning of this whole chart on solubility. Or if not, if you want more details, I'll tell you the page number of your textbook. There you can refer, but please don't forget to make a note of this tabular column. Give me a second. I'll tell you the page numbers. Give me a minute. Again, second will not see. Page number 178 of your textbook. Page number 178 of your textbook. There is a chart or a tabular column on solubility patterns. You can just make that chart in beautiful, attracting colors. And there are rules of solubility also given in that page if this is confusing. Page number 178, you are writing as an homework. Okay. May I proceed further? Only few more slides we do for today, then we'll go with one quiz. Is it okay, guys?
Yeah.
Okay. So only for today we are making a soluble salts, but we are not worried to make sodium, potassium, or ammonium. Only for today we are making soluble salts, a very few soluble salts, and we are also preparing copper sulfate crystals. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
I want to take a screenshot.
So can you read this objective, Ali? Learning objective.
Okay. To understand the general methods of making soluble salts and making copper 2 sulfate crystals.
Okay. So what are the general methods in order to make a soluble salt? Okay. So I just presented everything in a beautiful way. You need not worry. Or if you read also, you will get it. Okay. So before this, you can test for crystallization. Have you ever seen crystallization in your daily life? Hello? Have you ever seen crystallization in your daily life? I mean, in
Nope.
your kitchen. You guys have any idea like gulab jamun? Gulab jamun.
Yeah.
How many of you have this idea? Gulab jamun.
So I know.
How many of you guys? I think all of you know except Sama and very few. Sama, do you know the white like it is a red dish like how it look? Gulab jamun. I feel like it.
Orange. Orange kind of
Okay.
color.
Kind of red to. Okay. So I think most of you guys know it. Suppose when your mom makes freshly and you eat, you will not. But when you see when you are trying to eat next day, you will see some white solid formed over this gulab jamun. Have you ever like observed that? Or else you can try. Ask your mom to make some jamun. Keep one or two in the fridge. Observe in the next day. Yes, sir. No? Have you ever observed this, dear? No. Hello. If not, I'll tell you
Nope.
another technique. Sugar is there. I mean, sugar is available in your kitchen, right?
Yes.
So dissolve 1 or 2 spoons of sugar in little quantity of water. Okay.
Yeah.
Just pour some. Just put some 1 or 2 spoons of sugar in the water. Boil it for a while, and take that solution in a cup and leave it. Leave it in the shelf. Don't disturb it. When you see tomorrow morning, on the sides of your container, maybe a small bowl or small saucer or other thing, you'll see small sugar crystals are forming over there. That is actually crystallization. The same thing you'll see on bhakra or on gulab jamun when you store it for like for a day like that. Yasmin, have you ever experienced this or you eat all the time fresh? Hello? Maheen. So that is crystallization, dear. That we generally.
Yes, sir.
That's this whole story, the whole story about understanding crystallization, dear. Nothing else. Okay.
Sir, can you explain it again? I was a bit confused.
So simple, dear. So what you do, you just take little water and add 1 or 2 spoons of sugar. You know, sugar is available, right? Freely. Add sugar, stir
So what
it.
is sugar?
Normal, this table sugar we use in I mean making tea and other things. Sweet.
Sir,
You
this
add.
is sorry that we have to do.
I've never heard about sugar in my life before.
Yeah. Any other sugars are possible? Okay. To the water, just add some sugar.
Yeah, sure.
You will get sugar solution. Take this sugar solution in a small bowl. Okay. Heat it. Heat it on a stove for a little span of time, maybe some 2 to 3 minutes. See that this solution becoming so like thick or concentrated. Leave this bowl in your shelf. Don't disturb it. After a day, if you see on the sides of this bowl, you will see small crystals or white color formation over here. So this process or this method generally we can call as crystallization. You see this. Maybe you eat without thinking. If you buy some sweets and other things from like shops outside, maybe they make it the other day. You will see this, some white crystal salt, sugar over those eatables. Like this is your gulab jamun. You'll see like just white something formed over here. Yeah, you can observe this time. That is crystallization. So then water of crystallization, already I told you, some crystal salts will have fixed number of water molecules with them. So that number of water molecules for a given salt is called as water of crystallization. For example, you calculated even for water of crystallization like copper sulfate 5H2O. If you guys recollect this, yes or no? Are
So
you able to make
crystallization. So crystallization is basically when you put sugar and salts. I mean, sugar,
not only
sugar and
sugar,
water. Sugar and water.
any salt, any saturated salt, if you leave it for a long time without any disturbing, slowly some crystals formation you will see. That process is called crystallization. Am I clear? Hello?
Yeah.
But I'm saying a simple
Yes, yeah.
technique. You can also observe at your
Yeah.
just at your home. You can try make some crystals. If you wish, you can add some color also. You will get some colorful sugar crystals by tomorrow. Okay. Only the sugar is the best thing. I mean, it is, I mean, not chemically very active, so it is not gonna harm you. A sugar solution you can make. You can leave it for a day. Tomorrow you can just let me know. If you wish, you can add some colors. You will see nice colored sugar crystals.
Can you repeat again what is the process, like how we have to, like what we have to add?
Oh Jesus, Maheen,
Yes, sir.
take little water in a bowl.
Okay.
Okay, or in a pan also you can take. Okay,
Sir, it
let
should
it
be
be.
hot or normal?
Okay, or a pan you can take. Okay, this looks
Okay.
like pan.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Take some water.
Okay.
Take water.
No, not this time, not wheel. I will go now from down. Last time I went alphabetically.
Now to this add sugar. 1 or 2 spoons of sugar you can add. Sugar
Okay.
is okay. You stir it. You will get sugar solution, right?
Okay. Sir, how much
Now
water we have to add?
it's up to you, dear. Just like take 100 ml and 2 to 3 spoons of sugar to that. Okay.
Okay.
Now you have sugar and water in it. Okay. Put the
Okay.
sugar, stir it. After some time, you will see the sugar dissolves in water. Okay.
Okay.
So now what you do is take this pan onto a stove, heat it for just 4 to 5 minutes. Keep stirring. Okay. Just stir it
Okay.
with.
Then you will not get a
Then
chance again.
once you see the solution gets thicker, the sugar solution, stop
Okay.
heating. Leave this bowl for a day till tomorrow or day after tomorrow.
In the
Okay.
fridge?
No. Outside only. Normal. You need
Okay.
not. In the shelf, you just leave it. See that cockroaches and other things are not falling in it into it.
Okay.
Otherwise, you get cockroach crystals.
No,
Okay.
no. Okay.
So that's it here. So if you see next day, you will see slowly some sugar crystals forming on the surface of this bowl or this container.
If sir we
Okay.
have to add color, then which time we have to add color? After
It's
1 day
up.
or before?
No. First only. If you want to get color crystals to the solution, you have to add color. If not, you will get white crystals. That's it.
Okay.
Am I clear? You try this, guys. You guys does it. You don't cook. That is a problem. You just eat. You are the eaters, not the. Okay, fine. You are the consumers, not the producers. Steps involved in making soluble salts. This is the last slide I'm doing. Then we'll go with the quizzes. So in order to make a soluble salt, There are 3 steps now. In the first step, is all. It involves reacting solid with an acid. You can choose any acid like sulfuric acid or hydrochloric acid. For that, you add a metal. If pure metal is not available, you can add metal oxide or metal hydroxide or metal carbonate. Choice is yours. This is the first step. Take some acid in a beaker. Okay, I'm taking acid in a beaker here. Let me take the acid. What color of acid? What kind of acid? Okay, colorless acid only. Okay, some color I can give for acids. Now you have some acid here. Can you name some acid, Ali? Can you name 1 or 2 acids?
HCl.
Okay, hydrochloric acid you have taken, but which is not blue in color, which is colorless. So now to the hydrochloric acid, you wanted to make like a salt of magnesium chloride, for example. Let me talk. Your job is, or you're interested in making magnesium chloride salt. Okay. So now to this HCl, add a piece of magnesium. Colors. That's it. The magnesium reacts with an acid. Magnesium reacts with an acid to produce magnesium chloride salt. So now we'll get magnesium chloride solution here. Okay. But magnesium chloride solution, it is just solution. You will
So
not
it's going to
see
be magnesium chloride plus hydrogen, right?
hydrochloric acid here.
No, magnesium
MgCl2 plus
chloride,
H2.
MgCl,
Okay.
Mg plus HCl, right?
Yeah. So this
Mg
HCl
plus
is
HCl, Mg plus HCl rises to MgCl plus hydrogen, right?
MgCl2 plus H2.
Okay, yeah.
Am I clear? So now this, in this beaker, you have magnesium chloride solution. Okay.
How do you know it's going to be, when you do,
Yeah.
sir. How do you know when you do Mg plus Cl, how do you know, Mg plus HCl, how do you know it's going to be MgCl2?
What is
Because
the
of the,
reaction takes place? Don't
because
you
of the
know to write a
crisscross?
reaction? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, because of the crisscross, makes
Acids
sense.
react with metals to produce salt and hydrogen. That's
Yeah,
easy.
it makes sense.
Okay. So now this is the first step. This all includes the first step. You can choose magnesium, or if you don't have magnesium, you can also use magnesium oxide or magnesium hydroxide. Okay. Next. In the second step, you're boiling these contents. The same contents you're boiling. Boiling with continuous stirring, but you're stirring with a glass rod like this, You're stirring. Then after once you get saturated solution, crystallization and drying in oven to get the pure crystals. So after this, what you guys doing is, after boiling for a while, if you see the solution gets thicker after some time due to loss of solvent or water in the form of vapors, and leave this solution without any disturbance. Next day, when you leave this solution without disturbance, next day or after 2 days, you will see the formation of magnesium crystals in here. That's it. Thus, this is the method of making soluble salts. Okay. So don't worry if you don't understand. It's okay. Till this slide, you can make the notes. And again, I'll revise. I'll show you a video on making crystals. I mean soluble salts. Then again, I'll continue to explain in in the next session. Okay, you need not worry. Only your job is make some sugar syrup. You can have some and you can leave some of the syrup. By tomorrow, you can see some crystals of sugar, or maybe after 2 days. Or ask your mom to make some gulab jamun as if they are free. So that's all for today. Then we'll go with the quizzes. Your job is just write till this slide. How many slides I taught today? 1 from here, dear.
Yeah.
Okay. This we did in previous. From
So can you show me the last slide again?
2, yeah, 3,
Yeah, last slide.
4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it just comes in 1 or 2 pages, not more than that. I think I'm clear. If you're not clear, you just make some sugar syrup and just leave it, then you will get some sugar crystal color. Once again, I'll explain with the help of video in my next session. So let's go with the quizzes now.
Sir. The steps involved in making soluble salts. This shows acid plus metal oxide acid plus carbonate. They all make soluble salts, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
This is the first step. It means you can use an acid. Acid is common in
Okay.
all these cases. To the acid, you can add metal. If metal is not
Okay.
available, you also can use metal oxide. If this is not available, you can also use metal hydroxide. If these things are not available, you can also use metal carbonate. But whatever you add among all these 3 to 4 to an acid, all the time you get a salt. That is only my idea. You get a soluble salt. Am I clear, Neil?
So even if it's not a metal,
What here?
even if it's not a metal, the product is salt.
There is ammonium salts are there, which is where there is no metal. Okay. But we are not talking about ammonium salts here. We are talking about only like metal salts.
So acid plus metal can make a soluble salt.
Yeah, soluble salt and hydrogen gas is released. Heat or boil the salt solution with a continuous stirring. Leave it for crystallization and dry it in the oven, or put the crystals in paper towel, wrap it, then absorbs all the moisture and keep it in the oven for a while. Oven in the sense you're not cooking in home, guys. Okay, oven we have like separate ovens in lab. There we make the crystals. Okay, don't try to keep this. Okay, you also get crystals if you keep in the oven. But try
So
if
the
you
whole
can.
process is metal oxide plus boiling